Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to JJ and Daddy Home Fitness. Today, what we have for you is a little thing called a lower body pull exercise program. It includes what are called intervals. So, to keep it short and sweet today's Sunday. I hope you guys enjoy the beautiful sunny warm day if you're in the New York area or the Northeast, or wherever you are. I hope it's nice. We have the lower body pull. So we did, to start off, a series of deadlifts, and they were deadlifts with rotation. Choo, choo. Train is going by. So the deadlifts with rotation were started from the shin area, right? And we did the rotational twist to turn the knee in towards the weight-bearing leg, lifted the heel, brought the hips back in a deadlift-like motion, and then brought the hips up forward as I stood tall, and then rotated and twisted to the other side. Alternated that position, 20 reps. Then, as an interval, you can go ahead and do 20 reps of an overhead snatch that I did. Side swing, so you swing the bag to your side, pitch the hips back, and then use the hips to thrust the bag up to about your collarbone height. You use the rest of your pull with your arms, shoulders high, and pull the bag up overhead. And you can either bring it all the way up and thrust it to right above your head, or about above your head, and then bend your knees and soften to get under it if the bag is too heavy. Or you could just lighten the bag up, make it easier on yourself. It's up to you. Right? So that 3 and 4 times, back and forth. And then went ahead and did a double elevated hip bridge. So feet, heels up on the edge of a step. Raise the hips up and down, and from there we went to single leg. So I did 5 on each for a single leg. You could tuck one knee in. I used the bag as resistance on my hips and just made sure it didn't roll down onto me while I raised the hips up. Right? And then we also had the single leg RDL, which was front loaded. So single leg RDL, you're going to front load the weight over your collarbone, raise the elbows high and tight, tuck it under your chin, and then raise one leg, come down forward, keep the hips square, and come back up to a standing posture. From the standing posture, bring the leg back, bring the other leg up off the floor, alternate sides, left and right, or you can just lift one leg off the floor, 10 reps, then do 10 reps on the other side for 20 total reps. If you're using a weighted bag, you might want to lighten it up for this, as it's front loaded, and you're also just using one leg to get yourself up and down. That hamstring will be firing, and glute on that side. And for the final interval portion of the 3 exercise superset, you're going to do a reverse plank, which is hands to your sides, raising your hips off the floor. Wear some slick socks on a slick surface, or use some towels, put some folded up towels on a slick surface, and hands on a yoga mat or something like that so you don't skid out. And from that reverse plank posture, straight from the top of the head down to the heels. You're going to bend one leg in at a time. It looks really awkward, and it definitely feels awkward, but it totally gives you a little bit of a cardio interval, kind of like a reverse mountain climber. And if you don't have the strength in your arms to hold yourself up for like 45 seconds to a minute, then you can do it effectively from your elbows, putting your elbows down on the floor and bridging yourself up into a reverse plank. Or you can do it just laying all the way back on your back and raise your hips off the floor and do it from that position as well. But the one that really gets your triceps firing and your delts and your pecs and your lats is going to be that full on plank pose when you're doing the rapid leg curls, right? Enjoy. Description is going to be down below for the warm-ups especially, and then I'll have all the descriptive wording for the exercises I just described. Like and subscribe, and have a great one, guys. Take care. What do you say, JJ?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.